Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Lita. I am a fashion and costume designer, and I am also an employer of a fabric store. If you live in Canada, you might actually know who this retailer is. I work for Fabricland. I've worked there for about 4 years now, on and off. For those of you who don't know, it's a fabric store. I don't know how else to explain it. It's literally in the name. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because today's video is sort of sponsored unofficially by them. And let me explain. As employees of the company, we have the ability to make samples for the store. I decided to make a set of 3 items that all correspond into one look, and I wanted it to be a vintage look. We have started getting an influx of vintage reproduction patterns because, you know, a lot of styles are coming back now, 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s, all that fun stuff. I decided I was going to make a 3-piece set using a few fabrics that we have from our store. Again, all the materials that I'm using in this video are from Fabricland. I chose 2 vintage patterns. One's from the 70s, one's from the 60s. The 60s one, I actually own the original. Now, I don't have the package in front of me right now of the original, but I do own it because I have a reproduction of it right behind me. If you like this type of content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below on what you like or would change, what colors you would use, whatever. Leave your comments down below, and please subscribe to the channel. I post other sewing videos, and I will be continuing to post sewing videos. Maybe some other things here and there, sort of sporadic because I'm actually working on a collection right after this video, so it's really based on when I'm able to make something. So let's start out with showing you the patterns themselves. So I have the Butterick. This is in reproduction B7018, but the original I believe is 9474. This is from 1960s. I've previously made this style D, and for this one I'm going to be making style B, which is this one right here. And then for the other pattern, it is a set. It has a jacket, pants, and skirt. The reproduction number is M8542, but this is what it looks like. It is a 70s pattern. It has this sort of a disco kind of vibe. I don't know, when I saw this pattern, I really looked, like I saw the pants and I immediately thought, I'm making that. So that is what I ended up doing. We are following the D pattern, which is this one right here. For this pattern, I decided to use a few different fabrics that I've been eyeing for some time. I'm gonna be using the, I think it's pronounced Meridian, something like that. English is not my first language. How many times have I said that in a video? I feel like I say that at least once, just to let you all know. I have 2 of the same corduroys in different colors, and then I have a printed cotton. So this is a bit more of a laid back video. I'm not gonna be talking too much and interrupting the process. It's mostly just going to be me sewing and constructing the garments. It's gonna be music playing, you know, just a chill vibe. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know, and I will see you guys at the end. Okay, so here's where I'm at right now. I have all the pattern pieces cut out from both patterns. How I work is I have to always be visualizing and seeing what the end result will more or less look like. Even if I know exactly what I'm doing, I need it to be rendered in front of me before I make the thing. So the idea is that the front of the vest is gonna have this cotton as its fabric. However, because obviously this is a very, very lightweight fabric, I can't just let it be like that on its own. So I pulled out some leftover, I think this is, yeah, cotton batting that I had from my Sailor Jupiter cosplay that I made. I used this batting for the back collar, or I guess for the entire collar, and it actually looks really good when you put it together. So this is going to act as the inner lining to give it structure. The reason why I'm not using interfacing is because interfacing will stiffen it, and that's not what I'm going for. For the back, I have this corduroy right here. The reason I have a lot of it is because I'm using this for the pants as well. So the idea is that the jacket is going to have a green corduroy, and the pants and vest is going to have a purple corduroy. That's the plan. I'm going to start laying out all the fabric. Oh, so now it decides to not fly off of the chair. I was wanting to record this because the smaller pieces were refusing, and I'm not joking, they were refusing to be placed. Like, I don't know if it's still going. Yeah, see? No, like, Like, it wants to slide off. It's hilarious. Friction is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Literally this much left. This is one strand. I'm brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I just know how to calculate that and not me. I have this much left for the tail. I could just tie it up easy. Don't have to worry about it being too short or too long. I am relatively far into the jacket. I have finished the sleeves, I finished the body mostly. Now what I have to do next is the pockets on the front, which technically I was supposed to do first based on the pattern, but I decided to leave them off for later because I was deciding on what to do with them. So I'm going to try out a new technique. I've never made a embossed applique. Embossed it means when the texture is lifted, so it has like a 3D effect on it. So I'm going to be using the cotton batting that I have left over, and I'm going to be making applique hearts. I do wish that my machine came with a flower pre-installed into it, but I only found a heart, which, you know what, is fine. And this is the final look. So I think this took me about 2 weeks to make. I finished it last night. I did a few little corrections, but pretty much this is it. As you can see, I'm not wearing the belt, obviously, because if I wear the belt, it closes the entire look and you can't see the vest. So we're leaving her out of this segment. But yes, as you can see, we have everything finished and it looks very cohesive, obviously, because I used all these 3 fabrics. But I was a little worried when I was making the pants that the cotton and the corduroy would not work together in terms of like fabric weight, because sometimes there are some fabrics that you could just not put together like next to each other, depending on what kind of garment you're making, because sometimes one will outweigh the other, causing it to look a little weird and droopy. But luckily, the cotton that I used is a bit more, I wouldn't say heavier, but it has, I think it's weaved much tighter. Woven much tighter, I don't know. It's tight, so it's not drooping in any manner. Also, what's great about this cotton is that it is not see-through. Considering it is a white material, you can't see through it, which is brilliant. I'm very happy. I can wear mostly whatever I want underneath this, but that's besides the point. My cat is like crying right now. We have the light jacket, which, you know, not too much going on, but it does add to the look. It gives it more oomph. It gives it more dimension. And we have the facing, which is made with the same cotton. We got the cuffs as well, and also the this part, the part that opens up. I don't even need to open these up. I can just slide them in and out. We have this really cool collar. Again, this is a 70s reproduction pattern, so obviously the fashion is from that era. The vest is a 60s era pattern, and this is from the 70s, so definitely around the disco times, if you will. This is definitely an outfit that would probably be worn. If I were to live in that era, I would definitely make something like this and go out on town. And probably not actually go out on town because I'm an introvert and I would only do it with my friends. Yeah, I have to do this a lot. Oh my gosh, because I have lip gloss. Anyways, alright, so here we have the vest. It's got a purple corduroy on the back. It has the cotton on the front. The vest is padded, meaning there is a semi-thin, I would say, cotton batting between them as an inner lining so that it creates more structure, because I feel like if this didn't have it, it would have looked very out of place and not structured. So it's a good thing I added that. And it's not very warm, which is a good thing for the summertime, because summers here can get very, very hot and very, very humid. So I should be fine in that sense. We have these fake little pockets on the sides. I also have the 4 flower buttons. They're glittery. I love glitter, as you guys probably know, so I had to get these buttons and utilize them somehow, and it's perfect with the fabric because the fabric is floral. And then I also did some hand, what is this technique called? I don't remember. It's hand-done top stitching with embroidery thread that is variated color of purple. So it goes from like a dark purple to a light purple to white and then back around again. And then last but not least, I have to actually unbutton it so you guys can see it, because this vest does actually cover the waistband, and I'm actually kind of happy that it does that, because one thing about these pants that I was sort of worried about, and I should have figured that earlier, is that they are tight, because they're high-waisted. And although I am technically the measurements of this pants, I am right to the centimeter the measurement of these pants. So as you could see here, they are up on my waist and they're also tight, so I have to hold myself in. Yay, there's always something wrong happening with all my outfits. Usually it's either an issue of the length, which actually in this circumstance, the length is perfect. The length is right, like I can wear normal shoes and it will be fine, but it's like right to the floor. So I'm wearing platform shoes, so they are just slightly above, which is where you typically want your hem to end, so that you're not kicking it around too much and that you're also not stepping on it. The pants have a green corduroy waistband and the cotton in the center with corduroy on the sides and green pockets on the back. It's cute. She's cute. So I used the same pockets from the jacket and incorporated it into the pants, because I swear, if you don't add pockets to your pants, you're criminal. Like, I feel like a lot of patterns from that era, they did not include pockets for pants, and that's just sexist. Because it's like, okay, I know phones weren't really invented back then, and I know it didn't make sense for women in that era to be carrying anything like that, but I mean, again, your wallet, your lipstick, lip gloss, lip product, keys, okay, I guess bags are. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that anytime I find an opportunity to add pockets, I do add pockets. They're mostly patch, because inseam and side seam require me to redo the pattern, and I'm just lazy and I don't feel like doing that. And they're flared, they're belt bottoms, just how we like it. I actually own any bell-bottom pants. So was super excited to be making these because they just shake around and look really cool, and I'm very happy with them. And with that, that concludes my video. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around. If you want to see my other videos, I will link them in the description and in the top right corner. I think that's where it usually goes. Or wherever. I literally only have 2 other videos for you guys to watch. So if you want to watch those ones, they're a little longer. They are also a little more intricate, so that's why, hence the length of the videos. If you want to support me on other platforms, my tag is Lita is Juno on Instagram, TikTok, Rednote, here, literally any platform you search up, that is the name. If you do want to support me financially, I do have an Etsy shop. It is Alexander and Patterns. I will also link it down below. I primarily sell sewing patterns, but I do also sell garments that I've made. I am currently selling a pair of denim patchwork pants, some patchwork tote bags, and also made-to-order iridescent holographic tops. So if you'd like to get any of those, I would really appreciate it. It would mean so much to me for you guys to wear what I make. Again, I am a fashion designer, so I kind of have to make money off of those as well, and also to get myself out. The next video I'm going to be making, I am not 100% sure yet. I'm thinking of preparing another Infinity Nikki outfit, but right now my schedule is a little all over the place. This is not 100% confirmed yet, but I might be showcasing some unreleased looks that I actually have to make at the Fashion Art Toronto showcase in May. If you guys are local or live in the GTA and would like to see some of my stuff, I will be confirming if I'm actually participating on my Instagram. So if you follow that kind of stuff, that would be really cool for you guys to come and say hi and see my things in person. I might work on a cosplay between that point. If I do make a cosplay, I will try to make a full-length video, maybe, or shorts. I might do a live stream of my studio cleanup because I did have that planned, because right now my studio is a mess, and if I'm about to make 5 different looks, I would preferably do it in a clean space. So keep an eye out for that. Follow me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/LitaIsJuno. Once again, same across all platforms. And I believe that is all of my plugs. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more content. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!